expect recognition when you've done all the work? Well, if you do, then you're in good company. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the nuances of everyday interactions that make up the monotony of life. Let's confidently choose an HDMI cable and realize it's actually a display port which has a slightly different shape and an extra pin. Grab your knitting needles and a blanket because it's time for three old friends to sit around and sew a new patch into their quilt of friendship. So join me, Dion, under the covers with Christian.
Welcome to Patchwork.
And Josh.
Welcome to Patchwork.
Thank you very much for joining us again for patch 161. Josh.
That's me.
I was having a conversation with you recently, and I asked you, I was like, I genuinely never knew Dion. I was like, Josh, what was your grandfather's name?
Wait. That's not the start of
That's
it.
the start. What's the start of it?
It must have been a conversation around.
Who cares? I'm getting to the point. We were part of a broader conversation about grandfathers.
Yeah, there we go.
And I said to Josh, what was your grandfather's name? And guess what, Dion? Josh didn't know.
You didn't know. Okay.
On
That's
my father's side.
I don't
No,
care.
no, no.
I don't care what side it's on.
It doesn't matter which side.
Okay.
Wait, so did you ever meet him?
Nope. Died when Dad was quite young.
Oh, that's...
No. Look,
Ah,
you're still
look
looking at
at
me.
you.
You're looking at me like that's a thing.
I think that's a reasonable. I never had any interactions with the man.
but you're saying that your father's father isn't important enough to learn his
That's
name.
a great point.
Even
You can
if
make me feel bad about this. You're doing it.
What do you know about him aside from the fact that he's dead? And you didn't
Really
meet
not
him?
much. Really not much.
Wait,
So-
you don't know anything? Honestly, off the top of your head, what do you know? Was he born in Australia?
Yeah, I think so. I actually don't know. I really don't know anything about him. Dad has never really spoken about him that much, and I've never bothered to ask.
So maybe that's it. Got a bit dark.
No, but it's a fair point that
Wait.
I've not been curious, and there have been other things as I've got older. Like I feel like my John on my mum's side, my grandfather on my mum's side. I wish that I was a bit older because he flew planes in World War II.
You wouldn't have seen him.
No, but I would love to have a ton of questions and have a discussion about that with him, and just because he loved planes, he had models around his house and all this kind of stuff. But I was a little bit too young and wasn't that interested.
We don't
in it.
get the years to spend with our grandparents.
Yeah, the curiosity.
What would a model plane have looked like back then? It would have been great. How many years old would that model have been? 50 years old?
No, but it's one of
A
those
model
like
plane.
Yeah, like a
No, he
model.
wasn't building model planes.
No. But
So
he had a
some
model plane
like
It'd-
that big.
it'd
Kind
be-
of.
Surely a.
But he got in and flew. I said up in.
Sort of the side. I was doing my hands up like I was holding a footlong Subway sandwich for those listening only. Like one of those ones you sort of make in a kit and you sort of piece it all together, that kind of thing.
Hang on, he flew them in World
No,
War II.
he was a drone pilot. Wait, in World War II.
Would it have been plastic?
Yeah,
Or metal?
probably. Yeah, plastic. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
of the one that he flew.
I would have thought a model plane 50 years ago wouldn't be
Why is it
plastic,
50?
would be metal, and would be more interesting.
It might have been from the 70s or the 80s.
Then it still shouldn't have been plastic. 70s or 80s is 50 years ago, you freak.
Freak.
Plastic freak.
Yeah.
If you want to think that Josh is more of a freak than you do right now,
Yes.
we might have felt bad for him that he didn't know his grandpa's name.
Yep.
But Josh didn't realize that he had great grandparents until very recently either.
Okay, what do you mean didn't realize you
that's
had...
the key here. I understood the concept of lineage and families and generations,
Good.
but I'd never clocked until a couple of years ago the idea that the way I grew up and I had Nan and Pa in my life,
Yes.
that when Mum grew up, she had a Nan and Pa in her life. I understood conceptually what that was, but I'd never placed them as people.
Is it
that
because
existed.
they weren't spoken about often at your place?
No, it was always whenever it was talked about Mum's childhood, it was about her parents.
But don't give
And
him
it
a...
was never discussed of like, and then sometimes would go to Nan and Pa's place.
so-
It was
okay.
just context of Mum's childhood was with her and her parents.
So
Right.
contextually, the way that I know my great-grandparents is because my mum will refer to times when she was younger and her grandmother used to bake this particular thing.
Yeah.
And we knew, okay, my great-grandfather was this.
Never had that. And the reason, I might have talked about this story, but the reason it came up was when our cousins gave us as a present some of Mum's grandpa's old tools, did them up, and then she was talking to her brother about it, being, I remember we used to go to grandpa's tool shed and there'd be all the wood shavings on the floor, and they were talking about that as a memory. I was like, I didn't know
I didn't know you had a grandfather as well.
But that's kind of what it was.
I didn't know wood. I didn't know you could shave wood and you get shavings from it.
But like that idea of her as a child having memories of her grandparents, like I'd never consciously been aware of the idea that like mum had a relationship with grandparents.
But
Well, the tool's metal or plastic? I'm just making a note.
But even that idea of imagining your parents young, right? You always, because all you've known is your parents as your parents. But
Yeah.
there were a time where they were children too.
Saw an incredible photo of my dad that went around the other week, and I sent it to you, Christian.
Oh,
I saw
God.
it. Beautiful.
Was he 21?
Yeah.
In the war in Vietnam, cleaning a rifle.
Yeah,
and you're
very
like,
scary.
That's great. And I think about me at 21 and seeing that photo. It's like very different lives 50 years ago.
It made me think that no, that's just not going to work, is it? That's not going to work. So, Patrick, it's something we've been trying to do more of. In fact, Josh, just flick over to my shot here.
Yeah.
Something we've been trying to do more of is just a seamless handover from one point to another.
A segue.
And sometimes a segue, and sometimes it just doesn't quite work. And usually it doesn't work because it's me doing it. But anyway, speaking of doesn't work, I was at work.
Yeah. Can I just
so
say,
much?
over the last few patches, you've had some really admirable attempts at segueing that have worked.
And Josh, you put a clip together of those, didn't you?
There's just too much footage.
I was at work the other day and I was talking to a colleague who I didn't know very well, talking to him in the kitchen. God, that was embarrassing. and we're on the 10th
We're
floor.
still recording,
We're on the 10th floor at work, a beautiful sunny day. I was talking to him early in the morning and I was facing the window and the sun was beaming into my eyes. And I was sort of putting my hand up trying to shade my eyes because it was quite intense, the sunlight in the morning. And I was talking and I was kind of waiting for this moment where he would go, oh, hey, do you want to move? Because I think I was exaggerating how much sunlight was in how much it was burning my retinas.
You had full arm up.
Full arm up, maybe even two. And then I popped a reflective umbrella and he still didn't. But yeah, and I was sort of doing this, if you can see on YouTube, I was sort of doing this and the conversation just went on. And so I started to slowly kind of move around. And then at one point I think I said, do you mind if we just move in this direction? And I understand, on reflection, he's an engineer. He maybe didn't pick up the social cue of someone putting up their hands like this. But I was then thinking,
He's like the whole time I was like, Dan's got a lot of questions.
and then I was thinking is it my responsibility to go, hey, do you mind if we move? Or should it just be his cue to pick up on? Because I was just waiting and waiting and waiting.
The first thing I want to say is there is nothing more pathetic than someone with the sun in their eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
debilitating.
Why
that
is it
the
pathetic?
weakest position a person can be in.
It is.
I can't.
But you know what normally
Yeah,
happens?
yeah.
Normally, sometimes I will get that person to block out the sun, and you move
Yeah.
and align
Yeah.
yourself.
He wasn't
so they
interested.
block out
But
the
if
sun.
you had been in that conversation with Dion, Josh, would you have maneuvered your body in front of the sun?
If it was very close and it was
Yeah.
like a few inches, I would just move my head. But
Something.
I probably would have gone like, this is hell, and I would have said, this is hell. Can we move?
But would you? But if I was talking to you, would you have gone, hey? Do you
I
want
think it
let's
should have been
move?
picked up because
It
I
should have
think
been. It's not up to me.
It starts with a squint, and then you may be getting little visor hand. But if you've got a full arm up across, that's
talk
pretty
to
clear.
someone.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand, Dion, is why didn't you move sooner?
Because
Why-
I was really just waiting. I was waiting. I was saying,
Right.
what's
It's
this
a
guy
social
going to do?
experiment.
Yeah, it felt like a social experiment, and then it started to hurt. It was a very, very strange feeling, and I didn't quite know I didn't know what to do, and I think I would do it again.
Do
Do
you,
what again?
Or just wait.
but do you feel that you were sort of interrupting, and so they were sort of in a flow of talking, so you were like, I don't want to interrupt this.
I
Is
was
that
just-
part of
I
it,
was
or?
just bemused. It's like if you see someone getting tortured, you go over there and you don't continue to waterboard them. Do you? You don't add water to the board.
I think they must just not have noticed, right? Which is strange.
But it also made me think.
No, with a double hand visor.
But
It must have been
Do you
noticed.
think more and more people have less respect for the power of the sun?
Well, anytime I'm in my car and I pull the sun visor down, I think this is more dangerous
Yeah.
than with the visor.
What do you think-
It blocks half the road.
What do you think of the sun visor? That's something that hasn't evolved since the
Tint
70s.
the window. Like
It feels
you,
really basic.
You could
Tinting windows not going to be. How's that
I'm
gonna
sorry.
go?
I'm sorry. Finish this one.
No. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tinting windows, that's literally the point of tinting the windows.
I love this.
But that's literally the point of tinting the windows.
No,
It's
but
to stop the sun.
No, a tinting window is not to stop like a big, powerful sun.
It would help.
It would help, but it's you still you
It
might.
only affects the little small suns.
Okay, what percent?
If you're on Tatooine,
What-
it affects sun number 2.
Okay, Josh, let's say beautiful day, sun's beaming to your eyes.
Yeah.
What percentage tint do you think will mean? I want a number. What percentage tint will mean that you don't have to do that? Is it 20, 30, 40?
I think I agree with you, Dion, that direct sunlight, it's not going to make a huge difference. But if you're talking glare or like...
But then how do sunglasses work?
you don't stare directly at the sun.
No.
You know who we need to talk to? We need to talk to the tint professor.
No. But wait a second.
For lesser.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Remembered it.
What?
That's an ad.
That's
Wait,
huge.
you
That's
know,
an
no
ad.
shit. No, that's huge. Oh, yeah, because that's true.
No,
He
but
remembers
it's
all
one
this
of the
shit.
most popular ads on the radio.
Wait, that's still going? The tint professor?
The tint professor.
Okay, when was the last time you listened to the radio?
But
You Spotify.
I haven't
It's
heard
about
it
no.
for
It's
50 years.
about it's about the fact that we all used to listen to the radio at the same time when your roof
Love
is
that
getting
shit.
lost between the lichen and the moss.
That's true. I think sunnies are great for a glare, but I think the cap is the ultimate for actual proper
No, it's not.
direct sunlight.
I think the cap is purely fashion.
No way.
I don't think a cap
What?
has any effective unless you've got a
What?
No, I'm talking about baseball cap.
Yeah.
What are you saying? It doesn't do
A
anything.
wide-rimmed hat is effective.
Here's 2 questions.
Why? Where are your eyes? The back of your head.
Here's a question. So you're going out for a walk, lovely sunny day, Christian.
Why
No,
is
it's
it
not,
always
it's
a
not.
lovely sunny day?
Because we're talking about the sun.
No, but that's all of you being like, and it's a lovely sunny day. It's like, yeah, okay. If we're talking about the sun, we assume the sun's out.
I'll come to overcast in a minute.
Okay.
And you get to pick sunglasses
What
or
a
a
beautiful
cap.
day.
Great
Are
question.
you going to take sunglasses or a cap?
Okay,
It's very bright out
okay,
there.
it's
It's a
a really
beautiful
good
sunny
Wait,
day.
is it hot? Is it hot? Or is it just bright?
Oh, that's actually good.
Of course it's good.
Well, if it's no. But if it's a beautiful sunny day, I think that's like 22, 23.
so is that hot?
No, if it's
It's
like
comfortable-
if
it's
it's a really
comfortable.
hot sunny day, that's when you're like.
No, but you
25,
said beautiful sunny day. We didn't say
That's
hot.
So it's not. It's not.
No,
Too,
no,
it's
it's
not too
comfortable,
hot. It's not too
comfortable.
hot. It's comfortable.
But I have been walking for a while, so I'm getting a bit of sweat.
It's comfortable. It's comfortable. It's
Okay,
comfortable.
so Josh's question: are you taking sunglasses
Cap
or a
or a
hat?
cap.
Okay, so
Pol-
this is
polarized
I've-
sunglasses or just
Sure.
Great.
plastic or metal. I think this is unique to me. I know it's a question to me, but I don't like wearing sunglasses.
Hmm.
Oh,
Why not?
really?
Because I just don't like them.
So
you
you
not-
always go
I
a cap.
prefer my eyes to be out in the wild.
So you always go a cap.
No, I would just squint.
That's ridiculous.
Is it, I know, but I know that it's a bit ridiculous. I've had people over the years tell me like you need, like my partner will say, put your sunglasses on. You're
Yes.
squinting.
Do you not think you look good in sunglasses? Because you don't.
No, it's not, it's not about the aesthetics. I just don't really like when they fog up, and then
Hang on.
also
Not wearing
them,
it's
them
not-
sitting on the bridge of your
It's not
nose.
2019 and
It's-
COVID. What the fuck are your
Yeah.
glasses
But
fogging up
it's
for?
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I find squinting incredibly uncomfortable. And when I'm out and I realize I'm squinting to like lessen that sunbeam in my eye, I'm like, wish I had my
Look,
sunnies.
and when I put sunnies on, I'm like, geez, these are good.
they're so good.
Hang on. Have you I'm having trouble thinking what sunglasses look like on a bald head, and I feel like have your attitude to sunglasses changed since you shaved your head?
As in the style.
No. They do look weird.
They look weirder.
They do look weirder on a bald head, I think.
They
But
do.
there are some styles that suit. There
I've
are some.
lost it.
No, wait. There are some styles
I
that
can't see,
suit.
I'm just
But
going-
also, I have like an enormous nose. And
Oh,
that
there
makes
you
it
go.
even worse as well. But that's not why I just don't like the feeling of sunglasses on my face.
What are you picking, Dion? Are you picking sunnies or a hat? If you
Probably a
only pick
hat
one.
and then realigning the hat to cover my eyes.
So you think a baseball cap is effective at blocking the sun?
Yes.
Really?
That's literally what the brim does. It stops the sun. It
No,
blocks
I
it.
know, but I'm saying I just have never found it to be super effective.
What do you
Depends
think?
on the height of the sun.
Think of
in
the
sky.
name. Think of the name. Was a baseball cap invented Because it was for baseball, or was it for the sun in baseball?
Why do they call it a sun cap?
Because it's not baseball.
I wore a cap once. I think I was playing netball, and I found it really annoying because it was a very, very sunny day. It was like a charity tournament thing, so it wasn't like serious. But I was like going to wear the hat, and I didn't like it because anytime the ball went up high, and I lost that vision up the top. And I really, really hated it. And I was like,
Yes.
I don't think it's good in all sports. And when I watch cricket plays and stuff, where I was like, don't you find it just
I
restricts all
agree.
that vision?
Apparently, cheaters have black things under their eyes to stop
Yeah.
the sun's reflection going
yeah,
into their
yeah, yeah.
eyes.
I thought you were saying like people that cheat at sport.
Yeah.
They always have bags under their eyes. But apparently they
Oh,
have
really?
it, and that's why NFL players have the whatever.
To
What is
stop-
that?
wait,
It's
wait,
just
wait.
like
To
black
stop the
zinc. Think about it like
reflection.
black
the
zinc.
sun reflecting off your skin.
Yeah,
Yes.
onto your eyes.
And so they're playing under lights in
You're
stadiums.
kidding.
That's why you see them with the black line. It's to stop the
Come
reflection off the
on.
top of your cheek.
Why is it so hard to?
How often have you been walking around on a nice sunny day
Yeah.
and said,
Never.
my cheeks are
Guaranteed.
reflecting so
Guaranteed
much
never.
sun into my
But
eyes?
I feel like we don't have as much. Like I bought a dash cam recently for my car, and there was a lot of glare on it, and I looked it up, and you had to buy a separate lens that was like
No.
$15.
What's
I'm
the
like,
point?
What's the point? There's no point. A dash cam
There's
is going
always
to be
glare.
There's always glare. It's always Tony glare.
Does it? Is the dash cam exclusive? It's a dash cam, right? It's
That's all it
designed-
does.
Then that should be the lens.
It's very strange.
That should be absolutely be the lens.
It's got a whole bunch of other features that I don't like, which we'll talk about in the bonus.
Can you just talk about them now?
Yeah.
But I just want to quickly, before we wrap up on the sun, go back to sun visors in cars.
Yeah.
Is it your instinct when you're driving to flip the sun visor down? Like if it's really sunny and you're like,
If I can unlatch it, because God, on some cars, it's tough. It's so tough. But yeah, absolutely. How do you feel when you're putting it down?
demoralized. I hate using that visor.
Why?
Like I said before, it blocks half of my view.
I'm the opposite. I am always shocked at how effective it is. I'm like, God, this is good.
And
this is great design.
Can I guess you would be the type of person that also pivots it to the other window?
I've known to,
What do you mean
I've
the
known
type?
to pivot
What do
to
you
a
mean the
side.
type of person? Why wouldn't
Not
you do
everyone
that?
does that.
real enthusiast, visor enthusiast.
Why are you not happy with that?
Oh, I just
It looks
think-
messy.
I hate the visor so much. I hate the way that it looks.
Would you wear it? What about wearing a
They
visor?
haven't changed the way that they function or look since like my mum's car
Ain't broke.
50
Yeah.
years ago.
Ain't
Vietnam
broke.
War.
Ain't broke. Don't fix it.
Ain't broke.
It
don't
ain't broke.
fix
It works.
No,
you just need
no,
a cover.
Josh, evolve on the product, otherwise give it to me for
Put
free.
Put a touch screen. Put a touch screen on there. Is that what you want?
Do that. You can't keep selling the same thing.
you can.
Against Christian's maths, evolve the product or give it to me for free.
But you've already made it and made money off that thing.
My car, the car that I got, it didn't come with car mats. I had to ask for car mats. They're like, oh yeah, we'll throw in the car mats. It's like, what are you doing?
Wait,
it's
it didn't come with
$2.
car mats?
No, it didn't come with car mats.
Oh,
Does it
that's
have like a notch
bad.
that like you clip them into? Yeah. Give you the car mats.
Chinese car.
Well, that says a lot.
Cheap car.
No,
That's a great
I
car.
disagree.
Cheap mats.
Disagree.
mats?
Disagree. Chinese EVs now, they're quality.
How do they got a beautiful sunny day though? That's the question. That's
That's
the big
great.
question.
They probably explode.
Something that happened to me this week. It was my housemate's birthday party. Not birthday party, just his birthday. Two housemates, Georgia and Ben. It was Ben's birthday.
Mhm.
Georgia sent me a message like a few days before being, hey, it's Ben's birthday on Thursday. Should we get him something? I'm like, absolutely, we should, Georgia.
How long have you known him for?
I've started living for the last 6 months, but
Okay.
I've known him on and off for, I don't know, 10 years or something.
On them off.
On him off.
Isn't he an author?
Bogon or moth.
Anyway, so to cut the setup down, essentially, Georgia did everything. Got him a lovely bottle of wine, got him a card, some
How do you know it was a
balloons.
lovely bottle of wine?
Thank you. It was a beautiful Saturday. And so
Sunny
she
day.
put all that stuff out on the bench, signed my name on the card. Everything was done. So when he woke up in the morning,
Jesus,
he
Ugh.
went and saw it all.
Yeah, nice.
Beautiful, lovely. And I supported Georgia the whole way, but like, yep, great. Like she had slightly more time. Anyway, I didn't do anything and I was very aware of that. So the next day comes around, Ben wakes up, he loves it, sends us a message in the house chat, and he goes, what? Something's happened. I don't know what's happened. They've both lost it.
You know, something on the set. So the line on the set has completely come apart.
fine.
No, but Josh, just wait. I tried holding that in so much, but it popped out and then started waving like a snake.
He's got a baby.
Start
He's got a
waving
kid.
like a
He
snake.
can't hold it together.
Baby braid, baby braid. So Ben woke up, loved it, saw everything, sent a
Lovely.
message into the house chat of like, oh my God. Actually, I'll tell you exactly what he said.
That'd be great. It'd be great to see.
So he
I imagine what it might be.
So he
Beautiful
said,
bottle of wine, beautiful day.
thanks so much for the birthday surprise this morning. It was really lovely to wake up to. Very thoughtful and very much appreciated. Now,
I don't think he liked it.
now,
Oh, that's a nice.
what is my responsibility here
Yeah.
in giving kudos to Georgia?
Yes.
Or can I accept it was a thing from both of us and we've both done something nice for Ben?
I would block him straight.
That's. I think you know in your heart of hearts,
No.
you know that Georgia did
Everything.
all of the heavy
Yes.
lifting, and if you had no participation in that,
I literally
whatsoever,
did nothing.
Yeah, you sat back. You have to say.
It all happened very
I
quickly.
think you
I'm not
say
defending
thanks
myself.
so much, Ben. Hope you have a great birthday. Crooks, whatever, did all the hard work. You know.
Oh, that's how you would do it. Yeah. All credit to Crooks.
Yeah.
What would you do, Dion?
Well, I had a different take, and that would be that if he knew that you didn't do anything, I don't know him, but is he the kind of person who would think, it would have been nice if Josh contributed to that?
Well, what I chose, it will be no surprise what I chose to do.
You've responded.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Great.
So he sent that message.
Don't thank me.
Can I just
did
say,
nothing.
I'm loving recently, Josh, in the last maybe 10 patches or so, alongside Dion's segues, great setups that then are paid off with like
The actual
the actual
outcomes.
thing,
Yeah,
like
that's
your
great.
40th invites,
Yeah.
then the data.
It's great.
Now we've got the data.
If only you came to the party with that, Christian.
I've had a baby, babe. What's your excuse?
baby, baby.
You've had a baby. That's my excuse.
So I said, so that message came through, nothing from Georgia. The next I said was ... because you're worth it. Said, shout outs to GB, that's Georgia, for leading the charge.
Ooh, not enough.
Leading, not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Shocking.
Leading the charge is not enough?
No, because leading implies that, you know, Georgia, like we discussed this and then Georgia went out and bought the
Hang on. What about leading the charge or taking the reins? Would taking the reins have been okay? I think
Yeah.
anything horse related.
Oh, no, taking the reins is better than leading the charge.
But taking
No
the reins.
way. Taking the reins implies that like we discussed it and then she implemented.
No,
As in, like-
Taking the reins is she
is-
rode the horse.
She did the whole
I
thing.
disagree.
And I was behind, you know.
She took the
Hang on,
reins.
am I the horse?
Hey, she took the reins on a sunny day.
Do you think
The reins are here.
but you don't think that's enough? I needed to be more because then I was
Yeah.
feeling. But as I was contemplating that message, I was like, "Is it weird to be too direct about this?" I wanted something that was a little bit softer than
Yeah.
"Don't thank me,
that's
Georgia did
fair.
everything."
Did he? When you saw him in
good point.
person, did he thank you?
I don't think. I think it happened to be a few days, so I didn't really see him or whatever. I think he might have said, "Oh, thanks so much for that."
Curious if he shared the wine as well. Is there a necessity if you give a housemate wine? Do you reckon you share it with the housemates?
Yeah, I think so.
You have to, right?
No, I think
Straight
if
down the
that's-
gullet.
I think that's fair. It's his thing to do with what he wants. If maybe he's going out for his birthday and
Yeah.
want to take to a friend's place or something
that'd
like
be
that.
nice. Beautiful
But
bottle.
I was worried. Like I didn't want to be like, happy birthday, mate. By the way, I didn't do anything.
It's a good point because
Georgia did
it
everything.
kind of
That
takes away
sounds
from
weird.
the
Great.
specialness of that moment.
Yeah.
Josh, are you saying back in the day, like maybe when you were 19, you would have written a message like that was very harsh? I have no idea, but like, because it sounds like
I
it's
thought
amazing.
about it.
It's like how much work do we need to do
Yeah.
to be good?
Yes.
How much
Well, that was the
overthinking?
thing.
It's just
Jesus.
ridiculous.
'Cause what I would-
it's
just
a
be
real-
a nice person,
But I
and then you
should-
just do whatever.
So what-
I'm
okay,
the same.
Can we take a step back, Josh? What would you have liked if society didn't exist? You didn't have to think about like
Fantastic.
how do I structure this? What would you have liked to have said to Ben as a response?
No, what I said was what I wanted because what I flipped it to was if I'm Georgia reading that, I'm a little bit like, Josh didn't really do anything.
Yes.
So I needed, and I don't expect Georgia to be like, thanks, mate, I did everything. She
Yep.
can't do that.
But what I mean is, would you have liked to have responded, I didn't do anything? Like just I didn't do anything. Happy birthday, mate. I didn't do anything for the gift.
No, but that reflects poorly on you
But that's
unnecessarily.
literally, I was thinking about something along those lines. And I was like, it's too much. You can't just say that.
Do you think Georgia felt resentment that she, in that moment, lived with you and had to include you in the gift, knowing that you otherwise would never have come up with it yourself?
Probably not. Georgia's a lovely person, so probably not, right?
Yeah, I think she understands that dynamic and that group house dynamic. So I think she's happy
That
to
she
include
has to take
me.
the reins with you.
Yeah, I have to take the
But
reins.
that's the other question I had. Do you think that, so is she particularly good at doing, or not good at doing, but remembering those kind of things?
We are diametrically opposed in one very particular way. I will research.
Considerate.
I will research something within an inch of its life before committing to buy it,
Yes.
and I will take ages to do it. But I will eventually. Sometimes I will do it.
Yes.
But
Yep.
I will spend ages to get to that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
She will impulse do something, but it'll get done. It might not be great, but it'll get done really
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah,
And that's
okay.
the big difference. So this all came together in like a couple of days or something. There wasn't a lot of time. Like I had other commitments or whatever. I'm just trying to cover my bases here. But
Yep.
genuinely, I had a few other things going on. So I
Yep.
didn't have this
Yep.
time to go and do it. So I think with that in mind, she had probably been thinking about it leading up to it already. And since she's like, oh, what do you think? Should we get this or this? Oh, I don't really have much time. Maybe this minimum we'll
so,
sort of do.
So did she consult you before she did it?
Yeah.
Oh, she did.
Yeah,
And
we
she-
had some messages beforehand.
Okay, and so how would you have felt if she was like, if she bought it and then didn't consult you, reasonable bottle, like price bottle
That's
of wine.
weirder, yeah. Because she was like, oh, do you know what wine he likes? Can you check the rubbish to see if there's any bottles? So I went and took a photo of the glass bottles and sent it to her. So there's
you
a
did
bit
Hang
of
on,
that.
hang
You
on,
did a
hang
bit of
on,
work.
hang on.
You
He
did a bit of
contributed.
work.
Yeah. But
you do
also
all the scummy, dirty jobs. Josh, get in the bin and see what he's trying.
Every single job. So, Josh, can you jump in that tip for us?
I'm listening to his phone calls for the last 3 days. He mentioned wine once.
But anyway, the problem with that message came through too late anyway, and she didn't affect anything.
Yeah.
But I think it's great that she was quick enough and to do it, but I think that was definitely percolating a bit earlier for her, and so she would have known what her week looked like and that kind of thing.
Is recognition, Josh, for you in that in a similar situation? Do you care about having being recognized?
I think I would be pissed if I was in say we flip it and I was in Georgia's position.
Yes.
I would be pissed off if someone sort of took full credit.
Yeah.
I would need something along the lines of, oh yeah, but
Yep.
Josh did most of the work. I
You're-
just want something like that.
You're
Yes.
you're a big boy on recognition, aren't you?
Yeah,
you love being
huge.
recognized for something. So do I. I think most people
I
do.
think, maybe we are more open about it,
Yeah.
but everyone wants to be recognized when they've put effort in. I think that the idea of a purely altruistic gesture, if so rarely exists.
It'd be a great social movement.
What?
Recognition. Just getting everyone recognizing a little bit more.
No, but
No,
then,
you can't-
but
the
then
prob-
it's, you can really go too far though. In
the
the
problem
recognition
the
front.
problem with it is though, you want it, but you can't ever ask for. You can't be the one
I know,
that says it.
I know.
It has to. When you're doing something on behalf of a group or other people, it is absolutely incumbent on them to give the recognition. You
Yes.
can't ask for it.
That's
Yes.
right. So in moments, because I have taken the burden of organizing a lot of group gifts, and I have felt that after the fact, there wasn't a consensus across the group of, hey, Christian did the heavy lifting here. So I have, which may be a bit dirty and a bit,
Here it comes.
egotistical, will message the gift recipient on the
Oh,
side
that's fine.
and then
side.
go, hey, just to let you know, I've got the receipt if you want.
Oh,
that's well
good.
played.
Good cover.
That's really
good
good.
coverage.
Just a little tip of the hat to be like,
But they know it
your
was
boy
you.
did the work.
But they knew it was you anyway.
No, I
Which is
don't
nuts.
necessarily think so. I don't necessarily. And you try to be the person that gives the gift, hands the gift over.
Have they ever have you ever has anyone ever asked you for the receipt? It's like taking you up on that offer.
No, but
pretty
but it's
ballsy
not always the
group
receipt.
present.
It's kind of like, hey, I thought this one would suit you because of blah, blah, blah.
You know what it makes me think? Sorry, Josh. It makes me think that Christian. You know how with those group presents, you got 20 people putting in. Doesn't always equal. Exactly. I wonder if Christian's pocketing a bit of that money, bit of the group money. You can be honest, babe.
No,
I'm
but
listening.
recently we have had a bunch of 40th birthdays where it's a group message
Yeah.
to say, hey, send me some money. Not like,
Interesting,
it's kind
huh?
of like, let's get a pool together and see what we can afford.
Yeah.
And, you have no indicator for how much to transfer, but the what's the word? The
Altruistic.
No, not the altruistic.
The
amount of
median. The
money.
median
Well,
money.
attribution.
Attribution.
That's what you're saying. The
Yeah.
attribution is equal
Yes.
Ah, what do you
yeah.
think of that?
across everyone.
Do
So
you think you
might,
should get better on a card? You should get a better spot.
That's great.
But I wonder whether there
table.
is a way. Yeah. Do you have names get smaller?
I think
size
that's
of the font.
Yeah.
The size of the font is perfect.
I think it's great.
That is perfect.
That's great.
I also, in terms of how much I give, I feel very comfortable in deciding for myself and knowing for myself. I was like, that's how much I chose to put in, and I'm okay with that. I don't need anyone else to know about it
Yes,
in
yeah,
any
yeah,
way.
yeah.
I've made that choice, and that's what I'm happy to put in.
Would you sense check it with someone else putting into the present? Hey, I've put in 50. What are you putting in?
No, I don't want to get involved
Really?
in that.
Why did you want to get involved in that?
Because I
Want to
feel
get
I come to
involved
my...
rummaging through a bin?
Do you
Come
think,
to my own conclusions.
Okay, let's say there's a big kitty being formed, and you put $100 in, right? And then you kind of find
hypothetical.
But then, and
It's
then,
some like fantasy situation. Go on.
but then you find out that people have kind of put 20 and $30 in.
Yeah, okay.
Would you want the person organizing the gift to
Yeah.
say, actually, Josh put in like $100?
No. I think I like the idea of everyone decides for themselves based on their relationship with the person.
Yeah, but you want the Dion.
Oh,
you would
you know
want
what
the
we
gift organizer to be like, everyone put 20, 30.
No,
Dion
no.
put like $100.
Now,
in.
you know what you need? I reckon you need guidelines. So if the gift organizer says, in the circle of our friends, let's say, a $20 gift is so
it's like tiers of a donation.
I think it
you
should
give
be
this
tiers.
much,
Ah,
it means
yes.
you're this kind of
Tiers,
friend.
that's
if you
it.
give this much, you're this kind of friend.
a rule.
That's
It's
great.
like a Patreon membership.
Yes, it is.
Except Patreon doesn't take anything.
What?
Sorry?
Fuckheads.
No, it is. It's like you say, at this
take a
level,
cut. Yeah.
you're this type of subscriber, you're this type of friend.
But so
At
then
this
on
level,
the card, do you have to say like premium?
That's great. Premium friend.
I'm just a Christian supporter.
No. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. So the gift organizer contacts all the people that are contributing to the gift and categorizes them in terms of their membership level.
They get to categorize.
Who
You get to-
does?
the person giving the money. You say these are the categories. If you're giving $100,
Yeah.
you're this tier. If you're giving
What
80,
about
you're
if
here.
they're clearly a premium friend and they're only giving $10?
Then that's all
Oh.
they get. They're down the
they
bottom.
get Christian supporter.
Yeah, they're a Christian supporter. And so Christian sees
Oh,
their tiny font name at the
Jesus.
bottom and goes, wow, I really thought Josh is more than just a supporter. He was a true friend.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Welcome to Patchwork. 161, another prime number. How do you know it's a prime number? Because it is. What's divisible by 161? 161. Who cares?
Great club if you're a Melbourne person. 161.
Oh, that's nice. Are we going there after here?
We'll get some sponsorship for this
I
episode.
think
This
it's like,
patch.
we'll get some spaghetti. Now that's a club I want to go to. Spaghetti on entrance.
Covered some good ground today. I don't know
did.
what we covered, but birthdays, son. What else do you want?
Cheeks.
Christian's got a son.
Cheeky sons.
Very nice day.
Thank you. We have social media. We've started to put out a few clips. Christian's been hard at work putting out some
I put out 2 clips.
2 clips.
Great. But yeah, follow us on the
Has anyone
socials.
watched those clips?
No, people can't reply. It's just a one-way medium.
But comment on the clips if you see them and go, do better.
And also,
Or just beautiful boys. Give us a
Beautiful boys, yeah.
but also we've I've only realized recently that there are comments on Spotify episodes
Oh, that's
which we
nice.
can respond to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tell us if you like. I think you can run polls on there. You can run a marathon. You can do all sorts of things on Spotify.
I'm thinking from episodes, maybe I'll go back and do this, but for future episodes, taking like our 3 prominent talking points and making clips of them.
Yeah.
Shorter, easier
Great.
digestible things on YouTube.
Love for you to do my job that I was meant to do.
Good luck, Christian. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
What's interesting? Do you think this holds you accountable now? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to make
just-
accountability.
he just wants- he
it
just
was
wants
something that
recognition.
I was already going to do with the next patch that came out.
Great.
I was just trialing a setup.
I'll back you.
You know
I'll
what?
back you.
Whatever you do, well done.
And I'll let the listeners know. It's all Christian.
Thank you, Josh.
And as we do in every
Patch.
patch, we sew a new patch into our quilt of friendship. Josh, what patch did you sew into our quilt this week?
Thank you, Dion. My patch this week is me receiving $100 cash inside a signed birthday card from my grandpa and having absolutely no idea who it's from. Christian, what patch did you sew this week?
Thank you, Josh. This week I sewed into my patch, you, in an attempt to take the reins and listen to your housemates' conversations, shrinking yourself down in size and flying into your housemate's room on a moth.
Wow, you should have picked the second one.
And Dion, what did you sew into your patch this week?
My patch this week is Josh leaving the cemetery dejected, unable to visit his grandfather's grave, partly because the sun is glaring off the gravestones, but mostly because he doesn't know his grandfather's name.
Did you want to read my second one?
Thank you for listening to Welcome to Patchwork for another week. I've been Dion.
I've been Josh.
And I've been Christian.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.